If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Palmer, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Good game. Sweet.
And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wall. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The Rebels are in the red zone. Now on the option. Fights off a defender. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton.
Boys,
And the
stand.
defense had that one well covered.
Good
Just a
stand,
short
boys.
gain
Good
there.
stand.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Go for it. Take the points.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Take the points,
It's
man.
a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's Fuentes. Makes the grab. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
First down for the offense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line. First and goal. SMU.
The Mustangs going to the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
42 Spider.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Easy.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And he rolls.
Big boy, baby.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0.
Hit the air guitar.
Right? Now building on it again.
Tony.
Great job putting points on the board.
What is his name?
It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
PER unit.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
What a name for a mascot.
Pulls it fired complete. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Reads it, fires complete. Still on his feet at the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Freaking tackling there, 94.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
No, pick.
It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang
Should have
in
been
there,
another pick.
take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Gosh.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Toss sweep right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Rah.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I do not have that depth. At that position.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Webb. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
Zig.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. We'll send the tight end in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Singleton. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Here we go, here we go. Watch out, go over.
The run from the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete fourth down, but you've given the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on fourth and short. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, fourth and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on fourth down.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Green 25.
Looking downfield, it's Fuentes. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's straight. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Trying to slam it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
SMU.
Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
Moves.
They're going to run it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Give me that.
That was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Oh,
No.
he's got some space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
17, Ole Miss 14.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Fuentes. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you can tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
Dropping back, it's Fuentes. Here comes the heat. Catch and stride inside the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unloads quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Terrible way to glitch right there.
They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Might be changing the route. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fuentes. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field.
I threw it too late.
It stands.
Across the middle. It's too late. Empty stat.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And they can't connect with the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
1st and goal for the offense. On the move. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last...
Picked off.
Bro.
Way to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Great place to start for this offense.
That's silly.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
On the option. Touchdown!
They didn't get confident.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I don't know what happened on the last kick, though. No idea.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point...
Wide open on the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, how about the the offense setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Fires left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
I didn't stop
Plenty
running
work
6.
to do here on
You just
second and long.
keep running 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw, it's Fuentes. Hauls it in. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got an open man. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. Third down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a first and goal for this offense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's now second and goal.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Flips it out on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football. So really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up fourth and goal.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked the ball today. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He'll keep it himself. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. At the 35, he's open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
He had all the confidence in the world.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first.
This is crazy.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Come on, Cliff. Throw the pig. Throw the pig. That's lucky I got 2.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Jet. We'll get screened. We'll get screened, maybe.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the double.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Rooks. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
That was such a risky call with the lead late in the game to go for it on 4th down. That could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I guess that's respect. Go for it. Shoot up. Freaking 8.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running
Quarterback
back. This
run.
guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Or an RPO.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
And here they come, going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Smart guy.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Smart, smart, smart.
SMU 23.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Damn, man.
The SMU offense is heading back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
He fires one deep down the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Makes the catch. Running through contact. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Unloads to the wideout.
What the?
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Oh, man. Gosh.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Fuentes. Shoots it to the left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense putting points on the board.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
It's unfortunate.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think...
There he goes! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
We just have not called this guy's name enough. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football, and that was only his second catch. And I think that's a big reason why they're trailing this much in this game so late. They just have not been able to get one of their biggest weapons involved as often as they needed to.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
What'd you say? Yeah.
To
Me
the
too,
air on
bro.
first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes a grab on the shot.
We screwed this up. This game should be the other way
Down to
right now.
27. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that pick 6 never happens. Damn ball went
Wants
right
to
through my
throw.
blue
It's
jeans.
Fuentes. On the run, still looking. Makes him talk to the hand. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20.
And I think this is important for this defense.
Aries,
This will be a
you're
big key in
terrible.
the football
Go
game.
on.
Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football.
No.
So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the
No.
speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
This ain't even premiere, bro.
And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Sid should even be, or Sid. Cliff should even be 0-1, I don't think.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and
Why is
gets
that
off
why?
the field.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get
No one
the ball
knows how to
back.
take
You
a
gotta get
knee,
off the
huh?
field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Hurts us all. This ain't hurt.
The Rebels
has
can
no
play this
hurt.
second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll
No
get a
hurt
quick breather.
whatsoever. I'm just hurt because I can't go undefeated now.
And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
I'm hurt in a way that we played because this game should not
trying to convert here.
been this way.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. Look out, he's got room. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
The old toss, right? Toss it to him on the perimeter. Get on the edge quickly. The receivers better block on the outside. Go get me some positive yards. Get a fast guy in space. Nice play call.
Catch that either. Just dumb. Some dumb coaching. Dumb coaching.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
Snap it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Just a bad luck play, bro. Bad luck play.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets.
Shot
but
myself.
This one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you
moving
can't
the ball
say
up and
enough
down the
about
field.
being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing
150
against. Like,
yards.
Everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer,
he shouldn't have
came
won.
out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You
But
got to give these
shows
players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented.
He's scared to
as
kick
their
a field goal
opponent, but
because
this
he
was a
can't play
game and an
defense.
opportunity that they took advantage of. They made
Go
the
for it
plays they needed
twice
to make. They
on
put the
4th
rest of
down
college
on that
football
last possession
on alert
when you
with
can
this
kick
win.
the field goal.
This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
But no,
on things from here for David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
get out to a 14-0 lead. He gets a good drive. I go back down 17-7. He gets in the score. I'm here. RPO, diving tackle, BS. Great, awesome. You're so good. You can make a diving tackle. But then look at my bibs. Look at bibs. He's not getting set. I can't go. I can't run this play. I'm trying to run a play. I have to call my last time out. And have to settle for the 3, which is cool. I'm up 6. I get the ball after half. Then run the ball. Drag's probably open. I should have got it to him. But the dig's coming in. I should have thrown it right now. Instead, I hold it a little bit longer. Lead him right there. Boom. Alright, cool. Fine. Alright. We're going to be down 7 or 1. Cool. Get the ball. And this play, I have no clue. I guess it's a little behind and it goes off his face, and he catches it. Whatever, fine. Going down 8. Boom. Get down, field goal. I should score here. Making tackles. I just can't score. Fine, 5. Good luck. 3rd and 4. 4th and 4, you want to go for it again. Fine. It's good because Cliff has some different things. Should play man. Alright, fine. Then you get back. Oh, in. No, no. Empty on 4th and 2 from the freaking 2.5. I'm thinking in route. Okay, he got me. 4th down twice. Oh, that play. Here I miss a touchdown. Like, what the freak, dude? No. That's 6. I should have just ran through it. Perfect placement. Should be a touchdown. Then I throw the pick 6. Man, I should have thrown the go ball. Oh. You're just scoring 70 like crazy out here. 70s, 80s on the board. $78, $56. That's against the user though. Damn, Reggie.